Sorry guys, my video got cut off. My storage was full, so this will be part two. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name this video yet, but it's part two. So, but I was talking about Todd Giffen. I think I'm in the same program he is in. Like my program, they bang throughout the day to validate their technology. Todd Giffen, they whistle at him to validate their technology all throughout the day. Um, I don't know where Todd Giffen is right now, if he's still in jail. I take it he's still locked up somewhere. I don't know if they moved him to the psych ward or whatever, but it's gotta be controlled. Like in Todd Giffen's case, even he said that they have agents in the jail with him, doing all this stuff to him, harassing him, and all this stuff, probably validating their technology and all this stuff. It has to be controlled. So this is why they stick you in like a fake psych ward, or God forbid, if you are in jail, they send in agents to like verify their technology and all this stuff. It has to be that way because they have to validate their technology, throughout the day, 100 times a day or whatever. I don't know how many times a day, but let's just say 100. So that's what they do throughout the day. So if anybody doubts what I'm saying, um, try to understand this technology. Watch Brian Two's videos. Watch Dr. Duncan's interviews. Read Dr. Duncan's books and stuff like that. Um, and maybe you can understand this technology a little bit. I think there's some things that we disagree on as far as this program goes, as far as my program grows. There's some things I think that are a little different that are going on than what those guys are saying, um, you know, um, and stuff like that. But anyway, I just thought I would do a little video about that. But they've been picking it up on me a little bit. A lot of remote monitoring, a little bit of in-person harassment and stuff. Um, you know, y- your perps, in-person perps, they they take every opportunity to harass you. If you come face to face with these people, they will take an opportunity to harass you somehow. They don't miss out an opportunity to harass you, and stuff. It's unreal. I got a little bit of that today. It wasn't a big deal, but I got a little bit of that today. My perps like to bang. They like to bang. They have the neighbors banging. They have people at the park banging, and slamming their doors and all this stuff. Some of it's harassment, and some of it is them validating their technology. I last week I went to my sister and I went to McDonald's for coffee, and they had the perps. They had the perps there. There was a couple guys in back of us talking really loud, so we could hear their whole conversation. Um, and they would put a thought in my head, and it sounds crazy, but they would put a thought in my head, and then these guys at the table behind us would bang, or they would say something really loud, or they would talk really loud, to validate their technology. And that's not me being paranoid. I'm sensitized to this stuff because this is what's been going on for 5 years in my program, and stuff. It's just crazy. But anyway, I kind of want to go back to putting me in a fake psych ward. Like I said, there's about five of us that kind of went through that, where the nurses are involved and they have fake nurses, and we've actually been tortured um, really bad in the psych ward and stuff like that. Well, it all has to be controlled. They have to control the whole thing. They have to control people's conversations. They have to control street theater and all this stuff. They have to control all that stuff. And that's why they do what they do to validate their technology, have you harassed, do street theater, do skits. Oh, they were doing all kinds of skits throughout the day when I was in the fake psych ward. I'm not gonna go too much into that because it does sound crazy. It sounds unreal. It is unreal. What these people have done to me in my program. It's you would not believe it. You guys would not believe what they have done to me in my program. It's just unreal. It's unreal that they go through all this trouble to excuse me, um, to validate their technology or do street theater, and all this stuff. It's unreal. But anyway, I thought I would share a little bit. I kind of wanted to explain that part of my program. Um, when you're a high target, they will do anything. These people will do anything, and if you try to get friends or whatever, they'll try to stop that. Like in my case, they try to stop that. They try to get everyone involved. So they're either trying to stop my text messages, or they don't want me to talking to other TIs and stuff like that, or because if you're talking to a TI and they're not involved, it's not controlled. It's chaos. You know, um, and that they blow a top on that. If they can't control a conversation or the person you're talking to isn't involved, um, they can't handle that and stuff. So I don't know. It's just unreal. We need to stop these programs somehow. I don't know what else we can do. It's frustrating. I have friends on Facebook that are going through some horrible stuff, and I feel so bad for them. I almost feel guilty because, believe me, I went through hardcore torture, but these guys are going through it really bad. I gotta cut this off though, and I'll talk to you guys later.